Hey everybody, Rob here from Making Spirits Bright, and I have an unboxing and review for you today of the Bradford Exchange Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer gift set. So how the Bradford Exchange works is it's basically a kind of like a monthly, bi-monthly subscription service to where if you're interested in a certain theme, like Rudolph, they will send you every month or every couple of months a piece of that collection. So for Rudolph, for example, like 1 month you might get Santa Claus's house with a couple characters, and then a couple months later you'll get another piece and another piece, and there's multiple pieces. I don't know exactly how many there are, but there's more than 4. Or you could do the gift set. The gift set comes with 4 pieces of that Rudolph village, plus several of the important characters. So what I did was the gift set. Now the monthly subscription is $69.99 plus tax and shipping. And the way they have it set up is you can do it, you could cut that into like 3 different payments, or you can do the gift set, which is pricey. It's $389, but you don't go any further than that. Now I wouldn't be surprised if when that at some point in time they reach out to you and say, hey, you want to add? For me, 4 was enough because of my space of where I'm going to put this little village. I don't really have room for more than 4 pieces of it. You can piece this collection together. You could do it on eBay, but it's tricky, especially getting the characters. But you probably could piece it together a little bit cheaper that way. But the nice thing about going through Bradford is that you can split it up into 6 payments on the $389 piece. And it's, 0%, not tacking on fees or anything like that. So that's one way to do it. Whereas if you piece it together on eBay, you're going to have to pay for it piece by piece. So totally your preference. Reason I got this, big Rudolph fan. This set has been around for several years. Each piece is actually made by, I think, the Hawthorne Group or something. And it comes with a certificate of authenticity. So yeah. So over here, I've got the box. It's a large box. Has the Bradford Exchange logo on it. I would say the box is probably a good 18 inches tall and probably a good 16 inches wide and another 10 inches thick. So it's a large box. I would imagine most of this stuff is just simply cardboard. Not cardboard, styrofoam. Styrofoam and cardboard. So yeah, we're gonna get into this big box, take out the pieces, show you up close what they look like, so that if you are interested in something like this, you know whether or not it's worth it or not. Now I do have a piece of this already. It's not in this box, but I did get it off eBay last year. It was the Rudolph post office. I think I only paid like $40 for it, maybe even less than that. So that would be one. It doesn't come with this one, but if you had the monthly subscription, eventually that would be one of the pieces you get. All right, so let's get into the box. Okay, so inside that big brown box is this big rectangular styrofoam prism. I mean, it's packed really well because obviously this stuff is breakable. You can see right over here, you've got certificate of authenticity for each piece. Like for example, this is Santa and Mrs. Claus's house. And then you've got a signature, L.A. Joyce, the executive director of the Hawthorne Village series. So I'm gonna cut this off. We'll take a better look at those. I'll just pull it off. Okay, here we go. All right, first one, certificate of authenticity. It is sculpture number. That looks like it's actually written in pen. And this, I can't tell if that's a real signature or not. I mean, it looks like it is, but I don't know. It just basically says that these are an authentic, original, limited edition piece of Rudolph's Christmas Town collection. This is a deed of ownership and transfer endorsement. That's interesting. says, do you recall the most wonderful Christmas special of all? For millions of families, it's the beloved television classic Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and all your cherished friends from this classic special are here in Rudolph's Christmas Town Collection, a Hawthorne collectible first. Your holidays will shine even brighter with the delightful Rudolph and Clarice, Santa, Mrs. Claus, the lovable Hermie, Bumble, and more. Each sculpture is meticulously hand-cast and lovingly hand-painted to enhance every rich detail. So, this is the certificate for Santa and Mrs. Claus's Castle. Then you have one for Coach Comet's Flight Camp. Then you have one for the Watchtower and Reindeer Barn. You have another one for Santa's Toy Workshop. And then another one for Bumble and Town Christmas Tree. And then the other stuff you have is just, looks like, now this does have a warranty to it. It's a 365-day warranty. If there are any issues, yeah, they will replace it. So I don't know if these take batteries, but this is just basically talking about battery compartments. So I thought you had to plug these in. Because the post office I have, you have to plug in. But maybe they take batteries. Just more information. Just instructions on some stuff. This is your return if you need to return something, if something's broke. And then, what's this here? Not surprised to see this. There's more to enjoy with your new Rudolph's Christmas Town Illuminated Village. And now if you want to add the Elf House, you can use this to order it. Send no money now. $11.99 shipping. It does not say how much it is. I'm assuming it's $69 plus that shipping fee. Yep. $69.99 payable in 3 installments of $23.33 a piece. And then I'm sure once you order that one, they would send you another one saying, hey, now get this one. So the nice thing is if you got the gift set, you just can ignore it and they're not going to send you anything else. All right, let's cut this open because it is taped quite well. Okay, pretty easy to cut this open. You just cut here, here, just slice, and on the opposite as well. Then you just pry this off. And voila, you have everything. Because the top part is just, there's nothing in it. Interesting. So I will say this, first impressions, a lot smaller than I anticipated. Especially the figures. I thought the figures would be a lot bigger. And these are tiny. This is Santa and Mrs. Claus. Which, in the Rudolph cartoon, Mrs. Claus has darker hair. Let's see what else we got. Sam the Snowman. So if you're familiar with these Christmas villages, like I have some of the Christmas Vacation pieces. The characters don't look exactly like the characters. Like Clark Griswold does not look like Clark Griswold, and that's just kind of how it is. Now Rudolph's not too bad, and Clarice, not too bad. But tiny, I mean, very tiny. Bumble. Now he's a little bit larger. He does not have his teeth. So these are supposed to be hand painted, and you can kind of see, like, just that's kind of gloppy. He does not have ice skates on. He actually snaps into something. So the quality on him is not phenomenal in my opinion. And it's interesting when they advertise this, like the way they take pictures, it looks like these are way bigger, way bigger. You got an elf. He looks pretty decent. This looks like maybe Yukon Cornelius. Kind of looks like the Predator. Yeah, I don't know. My brain's a little surprised at how tiny they are. Oop, we got a first issue. We got a broken antler. So that I will have to contact them on, unfortunately. So yeah, from the get-go, we've got a broken antler on Comet. So I will, as much as you pay, I am definitely going to point that out. And then last but not least, we have Hermie. His ear looks a little weird. Yeah. I don't know. I'm a little disappointed. Again, for as much as you pay, they should look a lot better in my opinion. Here is the Christmas tree that the Bumble snaps into. You do have the Charlie in the box and Dolly, which they look good. And then this does take batteries and it does light up, so that's nice. All right, for the rest of this review, I will pull these out one by one. First thing we'll start with is Santa's house. Now, it does look pretty nice overall. Very heavy, solid. Got sparkly glitter all over it. Colors look nice on it. Now, each of these houses do come with a pack with cords and a light bulb. So they do light up that way. The tree takes batteries, and then it also comes with these little like town lanterns, lamps, lights, whatever you want to call them. And then these have a little battery pack. I believe all of these take no, this takes AA. And then the Christmas tree, I think, takes AAA. So you got AA and then you got AAA. So that is the first one there. And then you would put these guys outside of it. And then if you had like snow to put on, it looks okay. I just wish she had dark hair because that matches the show a lot better. And because these are so small, the imperfections on them don't show up from a distance. When you get in though, when you get in close, you can see. Now, another thing I'm noticing, so when this lights up, I guess the light just comes through the windows. I'll have to show you that once I get it all put together. Yeah, I think it just like has a glow from inside, so it won't be super bright, I do not expect. All right, so that's the first piece. And here is our second piece. This is Santa's workshop. Again, you got the little sparkly effect on the snow. I do like this part with the presents coming down the chute. Got a little present there bouncing, because apparently they just throw presents out the door. I mean, it looks nice. I will show you also on the bottom. It does say Hawthorne Village, Santa's Toy Workshop, and it has that number that does match the number on the certificate. So that is Santa's Workshop. And then with Santa's Workshop, I guess you could put maybe Hermie, who's running away because he wants to be a dentist. All right, Santa's Workshop. Then our next piece is the Reindeer Flight Camp. This is Comet's Reindeer Flight Camp. Down here it says course starts here. Got something that says jump. You got a reindeer. Now it might look big in the picture, but it is tiny. It's on a little spring. You've got lights on top here, so I'll check and see if this one takes batteries. You got some reindeers here. Candy cane there. And then on the bottom, nope, this one does not. It just takes one of those light bulbs. You got the number that matches the certificate. And then for this one, you would put Comet, who again, mine only has one horn, or not horn, antler. Which, again, you could easily fix that with a little bit of glue, but hey, as much as you pay, they need to replace it. Which, they probably got a bazillion of these, even though they say they're limited edition. All right, the next piece is the reindeer stable. You've got Prancer, Vixen, Cupid off to the side. Rudolph gets the big door. A little, it's like a horse, but I'm assuming it's a reindeer. Little watchtower up here. It's kind of cool. Dasher, Dancer, Donner. Christmas trees all around. Blitzen and Comet. There, and then of course on the bottom. These are very breakable, by the way. You've got just the matching numbers. All right, and then you could put Rudolph and Clarice outside that if you wanted to. Then we got the Christmas tree. Christmas tree looks really nice. And then you take the Bumble. Again, you have to put batteries in this. And the Bumble fits in here. And this will light up. And then the Bumble is putting a star on the tree. And again, his eye is a little janky, but these are hand painted. But still, it's a little janky, but from a distance, it looks just fine. And then we could put Cornelius over here, Sam the Snowman over here. So yeah, that is everything that you get. 1, 2, 3, 4 houses, Christmas tree, Bumble. If you count these as 2 characters, there's 2 there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then I forgot this guy. He would go to flight camp. 11. And then you get the little street lamps, and then 4 of these. $389 plus shipping. Too much money. It really is. It's too much. My advice is, if you like this, because it does look good, if you like it, piece it together through eBay. I bet you could get these $50 a piece, maybe even a little bit better if you buy in the off season. So that would be 200. And then this little area with the characters and stuff, maybe another 75. So maybe like 275 is my guess. These would probably be easy to find somewhere. That's how I would do it if I was you. If you like the splitting up the payments, you know, this is a good way to do it as well, I guess. But again, the quality is not phenomenal in my opinion. It's okay. Department 56 is way better in my opinion. But Department 56 hasn't had Rudolph in a few years. So these are easier to get a hold of right now anyways. All right, guys, last thing we'll do is I'll just get this all set up, just show you what everything looks like at night. If you're watching for the first time, make sure you subscribe, comment, hit that like button, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Okay, so here is everything all plugged in. As you can see, it's not super bright, but it's not bad either. I wish the tree lit up with colors. I think that would be nice. I mean, it's faint little colors, but not nice, bright, shiny colors. You can see the characters are... I gotta get better snow. This looks like clouds, but yeah, there it is. That is the Bradford Exchange Rudolph Collection gift set. Do I think it's worth it? Like I said, not really. I would say no. Like, I think it should be 200 tops. Because I'll show you why. Right above this one is the Department 56 Christmas Vacation. And you can just see it's so much brighter, so much vibrant from the RV, Cousin Eddie, station wagon, Margot and Todd's house. Like, it's just another level. But granted, these are expensive. Like, this house alone is $150, if not more. And that's not including the garage. So, and this is another 100 just for the RV. So it is more expensive, but you are getting what you pay for there. But yeah, there it is. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad at all. I just wish it was a little bit cheaper. And there was just a few extra details. And maybe a slight bigger as well. Just a little bit, not much. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. Take care.